Hello, people. Um, I wanted to post this just because this type of thing doesn't really happen all that often in Canada, and because post Sandy Hook in the States, you know, even we in Canada are a little bit weary of lone gunman stories in the media. So here we got one that happened in Moncton, New Brunswick, and a 24-year-old guy just shoots a bunch of police officers, and right now as we speak, the police are still looking for him. Manhunt in Moncton continues. Alleged shooter spotted Thursday morning. And I got questions about this right off the bat. The story goes, heavily armed RCMP officers in Moncton continue to hunt for a gunman suspected of killing 3 officers and injuring 2 others. So I just like to point out to Canadians in particular who are not familiar with scripted events in the media. My question is, how is this guy able to kill 3 officers and injure 2 others? How does that happen? And this, after you would expect, after the guy shoots the first police officer, and let's take a look at what they got a picture of this guy somehow. Here he is, walking along in the grass. A man seen walking on Hildegard Drive with a gun June the 4th. So someone captured him. Probably just finished killing the police officers, and here he is walking. He's got a rifle and dressed in camouflage, and looks like he has his senses about him. He's not crazed in a rush, just walking. So very unusual though. Yeah, very unusual to see someone like that in the city. But here, this is the guy, and he killed the officers with that rifle that he has in his hand. Now, you'd expect, after he shoots that first shot, there would be a reaction from the other police officers around. They would be more on guard. They would shoot back. You know, how is he able to shoot another 2 officers dead and injure another 2 more? How's that possible? You know, did they not defend themselves? Like, how did they expose themselves? Did he spray fire? Like, you can't spray fire with a rifle like that. You know, how did that happen? I got serious questions about how that happened that need to be answered. Here's another picture of him someone picked out. And here's the constable that I'm going to show the media interview with this guy, Damien Theriot. A very strange interview that he gave, like people's reaction about how this guy responds to the questions and breaks down crying, sort of Sandy Hook style, like strangeness going on there. And here's he hugging the mayor of all people. Very, very strange guy. I don't know what to make of that. But it's getting national attention. They're sending helicopters to go find the guy. And here's the Governor General coming out the next day, Thursday morning, David Johnston. And the RCMP, you have to understand, is the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Like, they are sort of the corporate security force for the Queen of England, right, in Canada. So it's not all that surprising that the Governor General, who's the representative of the Queen of England in Canada, is coming out and making a statement here. And so he says here, those who wear the colors of the RCMP understand the risks of the uniform, but defend our communities time and again with bravery and courage, he said. In cases of unthinkable violence, we come together as a community and a country to mourn. So he's relating this event has nothing to do with the rest of Canada, and sort of implicating the rest of the Canada to mourn for his brave and courageous police officers. Like anybody's interested in doing that. Anyways, let's take a look at the constable of the RCMP, as I promised. So look forward to your comments below, and the description of the links links to the article in the description box. Thanks.
DAMINTHERAULT. Around 7:30 on June 4th, while responding to a call of an armed man in the north end of the city of Moncton, 3 of Kodiak RCMP's officers were shot and killed. 2 other officers were also injured, but their life is not threatened at this time. At this precise moment, we are still actively looking for the shooter. He is believed to still be in the Pinehurst subdivision area of Moncton. We are urging the people who live in that area to stay inside and lock their doors, and to the people to stay away from that area if they don't have to be in there, to allow us to do our job and locate this individual as quickly as possible. En français, aux environs de 7h30 dans la soirée du 4 juin, alors qu'il répondait à une plainte d'un homme armé dans la région nord de Moncton, trois policiers de la GRC de Kodiak ont été tués par balle. 2 autres policiers ont été blessés, mais on ne craint pas pour leur vie. À l'heure actuelle, on recherche toujours le tireur et on a des raisons de croire qu'il se trouve toujours dans le secteur de la sous-division Pinehurst à Moncton. On demande au public, aux gens qui demeurent dans ce secteur, de demeurer à l'intérieur, de verrouiller leurs portes, et aux automobilistes de ne pas aller dans ce secteur pour nous permettre de retrouver l'individu le plus rapidement possible, puis pour assurer la sécurité de tout le monde.
Constable, obviously this is a complete tragedy. Did you personally know the officers involved?
Yes.
Can you tell us anything about them?
Not at this time. Our officers, nos agents sont très bien entraînés à faire face à ces situations-là. Mais on demande aussi aux gens de la région en question de garder leur lumière extérieure allumée pour notre sécurité.
Can you explain to us what's being done, the whole process of the manhunt in front of us?
It's still an active investigation, so I won't go into details right now.
Tell us how many people are involved.
I don't have the numbers. Je n'ai pas de chiffres. Oui. There are members from other areas of the province and elsewhere.
Are you only searching for one suspect?
At this point, yes. I don't have that information, but I do not believe so. La plainte initiale était dans le coin de l'avenue Pioneer.
You know if this is a targeted attack?
That's information I don't have, and that will come out in the investigation.
Are you concerned about people on social media describing the operation or anything like that? That might give advice?
We would prefer people to not divulge the location of our members for their safety, please. On ne croit pas, non.
soir, ils doivent chercher dans le noir le tireur.
Nous sommes des professionnels. Nous voulons assurer la sécurité du public. Nous allons le faire.